thing moving. So first, let me apologize to you guys. I was telling Jim right when he logged on. I'm on the struggle bus a little bit today.
Okay.
I've been up since 5 and have been totally non-productive all morning. I just haven't really been able to get motivated. So if I am a little foggy, I apologize. Destroyer of Worlds Session 3. Can you believe it's only Session 3?
Unbelievable.
It's kind of
Grew
crazy.
so quickly.
Yeah. So last time, and I'm sorry about the video being messed up on YouTube. I don't know what happened because on the file on my computer is fine, but when I upload it to YouTube, once you get past the slides, yeah, there's no video. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna try and fix it and re-upload, but in the meantime, leaving the Marshall station. Let's see. Ms. Eckford showed up and took possession of the dead xenomorph. And as you guys were leaving the Marshall station, you heard gunshots, automatic rifle fire from inside the Marshall station, which Hammer pointed out. And Captain Silva said, "Hey, not our job, not our mission," and off you guys went, deciding to check out the Eye of Oblivion bar, while Silva and Chaplin went inside to talk to Faye, the android bartender slash proprietor. A group of armed men approached the APC, carrying UPP assault rifles, and they threatened the APC with an RPG, and then, well, somebody shot and killed the person with the RPG, who was across the street on the roof of a building. Firefight ensued. In the end, the team was, of course, victorious through superior firepower and tactics. Hammer got shot 3 different times, yet was fine. Silva went down, again, with a broken left arm, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. The net effect of this encounter was you found out nothing. There were 2 men inside the bar that the moment the firefight opened up, they escaped out the back. One of them pointed a Rexum laser pistol at Chaplin, who delivered one of my new favorite role-playing game lines of all time. "I am medical equipment," which was fantastic. And then
I am medical equipment.
Yeah, it's that's going in a book somewhere. I don't know when, but it's going in a book. Anyway, firefight ended. You ended up with one captive who was down with a broken foot, knee, and leg, or something like that. Just one leg all smashed up, who provided very little information that was helpful in any way, shape, or form. You ended up with communications with someone who broke in on your comm line, and it turned out to be one of your missing AWOLs, Corporal Wright. So you found AWOL number 2. You guys are on the same side to an extent. How far that goes, I guess we shall see. Corporal Wright has made it clear that they want to get off the moon, but also needs to find out where the other missing Marines are, and I believe has some concern about something that may or may not be growing in in her chest. You guys head to San Rocco medical facility, the hospital on Ariarchus, and find the place lit but virtually deserted. You make your way back to the examination surgical section and find if you're looking at your map, I think that's number 2. Yeah, sorry, I had the icons were covering the number. Going back into the surgical section, you found in this surgical bay right here, with a locked and secured airtight door, a doctor who was examining the 3rd of your missing AWOL Marines, Caravalho. And while you were proceeding to try to talk to the doctor, he was explaining that he had to put the the guy into the auto dock to do an emergency surgery to remove something from his chest, and that's when the thing inside his chest decided to make its own exit. And that's where we ended. So you guys are two of you, Hammer and Silva, are actually in the observation room outside of the surgical room. The other three are still kind of in the hall. Chaplain, Gunny, Mason, and Corporal Wright are all standing out just right outside the observation area. And we are going to launch, unless anyone has any questions, we're going to launch this session straight into combat with an alien. So, anyone who wants to, well, I guess everybody just needs to roll me a d10.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Silva is on a 2, which is the same thing Silva was on last time. That's amazing. Hammer is on a 5. We've got Mason is on, what is that, 9? Oh, you rolled a 2d6. Roll me a d10.
2d6. Roll me a d10.
That's a 2d6?
Yeah, when I have her
I thought it was
over, it tells me
additional.
it's 2d6.
Okay. Again, I can't find where the 1d10 is on here.
If you look to the far left of the screen, there should be a control panel there. The bottom icon looks like a d20. This roll is for NPCs. NPCs are on a 7.
Just go ahead and roll for me because I don't see it.
Okay, all right, I can do that. That's no problem. All right, so this is for Mason is on an 8.
Oh. Hold on a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look all the way to the left, you don't see your control panel. Do you see a little black tab with some white arrows on it?
Oh, up at the top left, right where the right before you get to the browser frame. It's
character sheet, bio, and info, and attributes. That's it. We got 3 things up
on
there.
the right or the
character
left?
sheet, bio, and info, and attributes.
No, you're looking at the character sheet. We're talking about the bigger screen.
Oh, the map screen. Got it.
Map screen.
Yeah.
Is there a control panel on your left?
There we go.
There you go. All right.
I got it.
All right, so we'll use your roll of a 7, which is the same as the NPCs, and then I have to roll the alien. The alien.
Did you get mine?
On a. No, yours is. There's nothing there. It's just blank.
I know. I don't understand why it says initiative card and then.
Yeah, I don't know. Just roll me a d10.
Didn't give a number.
5. All right, right is on a 5. All right, Silva, Captain Silva gets to act first.
All right, so Hammer and I are in the observation room. This alien's coming out of this dude's chest.
Yep.
And what is the approximate size of the creature?
It's
Is it like
it's hard to tell because it's just kind of it's the hole is exploded out of his chest, so it's kind of burrowed in his chest a little bit, but so all you really see is the head of it, which looks frankly rather phallic with a mouthful of sharp metal teeth. It can't be very big.
All right, so she says, "Gunny, flamer, flip forward," and then she runs to the computer panel by the door.
Okay.
And attempts to initiate some kind of biohazard lockdown on the lab.
Well, the lab is the lab is locked down for surgery.
All right. All right, so it's locked down. I guess she's gonna run and see is there any kind of oh god, I don't know. I'm thinking sterilization protocol of it freezes the place or something. I'm not sure, but
no, I mean you can do a Comtech roll.
All right.
on the computer panel.
Very poor, but I think this guy's going to come through the window. Come on.
I can hardly hear Kyle.
Yeah,
sorry.
your audio is kind of rough, man.
Test 1, 2.
But you do have a success. There doesn't seem to be anything along those lines. However, the room is completely self-contained, including ventilation. Everything is cut off from the outside.
Including ventilation. Okay. Well, she says everything's on lockdown. Watch the vents. And she's going to hold her pistol by the door and see what happens.
Okay, so like an overwatch on the door.
Yep.
I like that. That'll work. That will work. Now the alien goes. Because it's on a 3.
The doctor's still alive and in there?
Oh yeah, he's right there. He's probably 3
Screaming.
feet away from him.
Okay.
Somebody give me a D6, would you? Oh, and I do have to say that you should certainly all gain a point of stress from having seen the creature burst out of this guy's chest.
Oh boy.
So.
Do you want me to remake that tech roll?
Nah, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. Because nothing really could happen. If you panic, the worst thing that could happen is nothing, so it's no big deal.
Maybe I unlock the door.
Yeah. All right. It leaps out of his chest. It's much bigger than you probably gave you credit for. I mean, it's only probably a couple inches around, but it's got this trailing, tapering tail, and kind of a pair of proto arms, and it hisses at our good doctor. Which he's an NPC, and typically they don't make panic rolls, but we're going to go ahead and do that anyway. When it hisses this with this mouthful of metallic teeth, he starts to tremble uncontrollably in fear, which gives him a negative to any agility, which is just fine. So that was on a 3. The next person is either Hammer or Wright. You're both on 5s.
Go ahead, Wright. Or not.
That's you, Thermo. If you can hear us.
I don't think he's there. His image is broken on my screen.
It's back now for me, but yeah.
I just came back.
Oh, all right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What
Yep.
happened?
I hear you.
I've been on generator power, and it just switched over to the grid because the grid came back up and there was a blip.
Oh, okay.
There's not supposed to be, but there was. All right. So what happened? What did I miss?
Nothing. The alien hissed at the doctor. It lurched towards him and hissed, causing him to start to tremble uncontrollably. And then it's you or Hammer. It's your turns.
Okay. I have a question, and that is, I'm looking at how you have us set up here. I'm having a little trouble with the screen here. All right, so we're kind of in the hallway outside the observation room.
Right.
So the question I have is, do I have a view through the open door?
Not really. No.
And through the windows, so I can't see the thing?
Based on your current position.
I just know there's a lot of crap going on. So there's not much I can do. Let me look at my character sheet real quick. Oh yeah. All right, so I missed the part. Was Silva able to get the door open?
Didn't try to open the door.
Silva kept the door
Oh,
closed.
didn't try and open it.
Yeah,
Joe, you wanted the door closed. I thought the door was closed.
It is.
it was,
I
but
thought
I was trying to
in-
initiate some kind of like sterilization protocol or something. But it's pretty much as locked down as it can be.
Okay. All right, so I got two options. I got to weigh both options, but one of them is going to be a move. All right. I'm going to move. I'm going to use one of my actions to move into the observation room.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my other action to pull out an electroshock grenade.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
But just hold it. You know, kind of like an Overwatch thing. If that door opens, I'm throwing that grenade.
Well,
All right,
the movement
so my
followed
turn's
by
over.
the pulling the grenade out are both of your actions, so you're not technically in Overwatch, but you have the grenade
Correct.
in your hand.
No,
All right.
I know. Oh no, I know that. But
All right, Hammer, your turn.
Well, I mean, are you, Captain Silva? Are you intent on not breaking the seal here? Is that?
Well, I don't know if I'd have enough time to explain this to you, but yeah, I mean, her intent, I don't know if you know this or not, is to capture or kill, this creature. And if it's confined, she saw what it did last time to the team. I'm wondering if we can just like confine it to this room and find a way to. I mean, obviously this is Alien, so it's not going to happen. But
Yeah, no one says that.
that's her intent. That's her intent.
And is this glass, Marty? Like, this is just observate. This isn't like meant to be a cell, right? Like, I'm trying to understand. Is this just like a
It
normal?
is prefab plastisteel glass. It is literally transparent steel.
Okay, so it is meant to hold something. Okay. Can I defer? I've never heard anyone do that in this game.
What is your thought process?
Like,
What-
can I just sit here and Overwatch in case the thing comes flying through the glass?
Absolutely.
Just
You
wait to
absolutely
fire? Okay.
All right.
yeah, but make sure you have your weapon ready. You can use one of your
It is
actions.
ready.
Okay.
No, that's the beautiful thing about being a smart gunner. Your weapon is always ready. It's literally attached to you by a harness. So,
Oh, that's right.
all right, that is just fine. So that brings us to Mason and the NPC. So Mason, what would you like to do? I'll let you go first.
Same as Hammer. Gonna enter the room and just be Overwatch with flamethrower.
All right. All right, so technically you're not in Overwatch because readying the flamethrower is your second action, but that's okay.
Okay.
You're in the room and you have the flamethrower out.
Gotcha.
That puts Chaplain and the doctor. I am going to have the doctor move first. I am going to have the doctor make.
An open door roll.
Well, no, I want him to decide between whether he's going to try to open the door and get out or whether he's going to attack this thing with a scalpel. But I can't find a character sheet right now, and it's driving me bonkers. This thing just has so much.
I really hope it's the second one.
All right, so we're going to call it. I think I'm going to call it a survival roll. And if he succeeds, he's going to try and get out the door. If he fails, he.
Oh no.
Oh, he succeeds. So.
Oh God.
So he comes over to the door and then makes a comtech roll to try to get out.
Oh man.
Oh, he succeeds in unlocking the door. It opens up.
Oh, Jesus.
But that is both of his actions. The system has gone off of lockdown. The system has gone off of lockdown. He's opened the whole thing up. Which brings us to Chaplin's turn.
Oh my God.
What do we think Chaplin would do? What do we think Andy as Chaplin would do?
If there's any sort of so Andy, I think, plays pretty conservatively, but why don't we? Actually, that's not true at all. What the fuck am I saying? I think they would play the smart move here and hold off and let combat people do combat stuff if there's some kind of systemic thing
Okay.
they can do.
Move into the room to be useful, but other than that, just nothing aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That'll
I feel
work. And that gets us to the alien's other move. The
Okay.
alien. Alright, the alien. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, this is what we're doing. This is what's happening. Alright, I like it. I meant to come in here. I have not had time this week. I meant to come in here and set up some alien character sheets to make my life easier. Not that there will be any more aliens in the alien game. Wow, really? Wow, the dice hate me today. The alien screeches this like voluminous, layered, horrific sound, and using its tail launches itself at the doctor, launching itself right at his throat. But it, I guess it mistimed the jump as he was in motion to try to get to the door, and it missed. However, because of the pure aggression of the act, everyone seeing it gains a point of stress. Congratulations.
Oh my God.
It did not actually attempt to come out of the room in any way, shape, or form, so no Overwatch triggers.
Okay.
Besides, you really wouldn't be able to shoot it without gunning down the good doctor, because he's like right there in the doorway.
May I use Overwatch to close the door?
I'm going to say no, purely from the standpoint of what you said your Overwatch was, if that makes sense. No offense.
Here's a question.
Okay.
So I was overwatching the door with my pistol. Can I shoot the doctor?
Shoot the doctor?
Yeah. Here's the thinking. Like, he's been exposed to this thing, and we have no idea. She has no idea.
Fuck it, I'm in. Hammer, you want in on this action?
I mean, are we just going scorched earth on the room?
No, I have the tool for that if you want.
Here's the deal. I think, okay, I don't want to be a murder hobo here. However,
A murder hobo.
Silva knows that this is a bioweapon that is hosted within people, and this guy has just been exposed, and he's like standing in the doorway, moving towards her team. Her team is her top priority. I think this guy has just become collateral damage, and I think she just wants to shoot him.
Hey, I'm
Force
in.
him back. Force him
You've
back.
made a valid argument.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh God. She hasn't yet to shoot here. Is it range combat?
Just click the attack button on your pistol.
Attack button on the old pistol. Did you set that up in here?
Oh, is it not on your character sheet?
I've got the pulse rifle. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I can switch profiles.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Gotcha.
2 successes. What's the damage on the pistol? Is it 1 or 2?
2.
It's 2. So you do 3 damage to the good doctor. Would you please roll a d66?
All right.
$51. So you put a round through him, and it comes out through one of his kidneys, and he is down.
Oh, wow.
All right, so that puts us to the top of the round, which actually makes it Silva's turn.
Wait, just a sec.
Oh, go ahead, Hammer.
So the second the captain fires, Hammer fires also.
Oh, okay.
But he's not firing at the doctor, he's firing at the alien.
All right,
He doesn't know in that second what we're shooting at. He just knows that weapons have...
All right, I'll let you get away with that. I'm going to make the shot difficult, so it's -2.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's not possible. Okay, so what's...
Well, no,
Maybe
you can do it. It's just it's going to be a difficult shot because the doctor's basically in the way.
Okay.
So you just put a -2 modifier on your roll. If you hit the alien. If you miss, you're going to hit the doctor again.
Can I throw a grenade in there?
Well, you didn't have a grenade readied, so no.
Okay. Right. So what's the advantage of... Okay, so... I could have thrown a grenade on my regular move.
If you had used a fast action to pull a grenade out.
But in Overwatch, I can't use a fast action to pull a grenade out.
No, because you're specifically overwatching with a particular weapon or item at a particular area.
Okay, so you're not actually deferring your initiative. You're doing something else when you Overwatch. I'm trying to understand the mechanics of it.
Yeah, basically. That's the best way to put it.
Okay. In that case, I suppose I will shoot.
All right, go ahead. Like I said, put a -2 modifier on it to account for the difficulty of hitting the doctor. Or hitting the...
Holy moly.
Just so you know, I can't see any of that. That's all garbage to me.
It's 4 successes and a face hugger on a panic die.
Okay.
Which automatically... Does that not trigger your... What is that? Your overkill? You don't panic? But you have to attack every round until the enemy is dead? Isn't that how that works?
It says you don't run and hide when the going gets tough. Instead of panicking in the face of mortal danger, you can turn your fear into aggression and use it as a weapon against your enemy. You can trigger the overkill effect when you make a panic roll.
Okay.
So how does that work now?
So basically what it amounts to is you make a panic roll and okay, so it all right. That's right, because I read the rules on this, and it really doesn't matter, honestly, because you hit the alien, and what's the rifle? What's the smart gun's damage? 3? Is that right?
Damage 3, bonus 3, damage 3.
Yeah, so 3 damage with 3 bonus successes. You did 6 damage to the thing. You just absolutely obliterated it. It is so. Silva puts down the doctor and and Private Hammer, thinking that he was just supposed to shoot at the alien. That he blasts off with a smart gun and rakes rounds all over the room and it just disintegrates this thing. Unfortunately, it does have an acid splash roll. Didn't roll. Why didn't it roll? Am I here?
Weird.
Oh, there it goes. Are you there?
You're here.
Okay.
I see it.
I think I glitched for a second. So I'm not sure what happened. I think, like I said, I think I glitched for a second, but that's okay. That's okay. There we go.
Just happened a mistake.
How is that possible?
What's that?
I don't understand what's going on.
Can you guys... What are those scores on those D66 rolls? Can you guys read those?
65 and 61.
65 and 61.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I see it now.
Yeah.
It's just hard to read on my side. So when Hammer's bullets tear apart the thing that came out of Carvalho's chest, more of this yellow-green acid blood sprays onto the doctor, and it melts through his neck and through his chest, and he's goner. He's done. He's out.
Holy shit.
Man.
All right. Well, that was combat.
Are we staying? Okay. Silva runs to the panel and hits secure and sterile, and tries to close the door.
All right.
All right, so she's like, I don't know, probably like panting with adrenaline right by the door. And she says, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" And like runs to the glass.
Is Silva, who's Silva talking to?
Anybody?
It looks down to me.
All right.
And I pull out the motion tracker just to see if anything else is around.
There is some movement coming from the north.
Relay that to the team. I can't tell how far.
It's at the very edge of the range, so
Right.
it's probably in the northern, that northern wing of the hospital. It's not coming towards you per se; it's just there. You should probably go ahead and make a power roll on that thing too.
Roger.
All right, very good. So you're fine.
Marty,
there.
where did you say the auto dock suites are? Where did you say?
They're each of there's 4 of them, so it's each of those rooms.
Do I know how to work one myself? Or do I need
It
assistance?
takes a Comtech roll, which I think Chaplain we determines your best Comtech character.
All right. Hammer will ask Chaplain to assist him.
Okay. In doing what? What are we up
And he
to?
will walk to Suite 01.
Suite 01? All right.
Require medical assistance.
All right. So the suite is unlocked. There's so there you can walk right in there if you like.
I will.
All right. Chaplain asks, "How can I help you, Private Hammer?" I am medical.
I have injuries.
Oh, do you still have health damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So, where is? All right. So, Chaplain tells you to take your armor off and lie on the auto dock.
Takes his armor off, but he brings a pistol in there with him.
All right. So
We have units approaching from the north. Best hurry up, Chaplain.
Chaplin tries to work the auto dock and seems to be getting very frustrated. Perhaps it's an older interface that he's not familiar with, or maybe it's a brand new one, but either way, he fails.
Wow.
Wow.
8 dice, not 1 success.
All those dice.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So Hammer just shakes his head.
All right. Well, while that's going on, what is everybody else doing?
Silva looks through the glass, and is the alien moving in
Oh no,
anyway?
it's like it's in
Okay.
bits and pieces.
bits and pieces? Okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like
All right.
there's like divots all over the floor from acid spray and stuff like that.
All right. So
Wright says, so much for taking one back with us. I guess I know what a
She laughed.
smithereen looks like now.
That's awesome. So she laughs at that, and then she says, "We'll still take a sample." Chaplin. And she calls out in the hallway and goes to try to get Chaplin. She
Alright.
is essentially instructing Chaplin to find a way to take medical samples of whatever's left of this alien.
Okay. So based on that, I think Chaplin will probably go over to medical stores over here to look around and see if he can find
So-
something.
Is Chaplin's one attempt the only one that they can make?
It's the only one that Chaplin can make in this instance for you. Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's
So you mean in this round, or are we done in the?
no, like Chaplin
I'm trying to
can't
figure out if
attempt
Chaplin
again.
Chaplin could have made another. Okay,
No,
so
unless you
no
want
healing.
unless you want to burn one of Andy's story points.
No.
Or
All right.
Well,
no,
can
someone
Hammer-
else can attempt to program the auto dock.
What about Gunny? Doesn't he have some like Comtech stuff? Or she really?
I have a Comtech 0, so I guess Hammer would get.
Well, let me hold on. Let's slow down just 1 second. Let me handle one thing at a time. Silva, are you is your if you're so you're telling what you want now. Chaplin's going to go into medical stores and is going to make an observation roll to see if Chaplin can find something to take samples. Now Chaplin's doing this just because you told him to, right? But there is a mechanic in the game where you can make it a command, and any success you get gives him a bonus die to his roll.
Interesting. Okay, so that's a command roll.
Yeah, correct.
All right. Cool. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Although I do have some panic.
And keep in mind, you have a talent that lets you do. It's typically a slow action in combat, but you have a talent that lets you do it as a fast action.
Oh wow.
So.
Okay. Give orders twice in the same room. Oh, that's cool. All right. There you go. Oh no.
So you were not successful, and in fact you panicked. Would you make a panic roll, please?
Sure.
Jesus.
Panic.
Man, the dice are not being friendly.
I'm sorry. Where's
There's
the
should be a button right on the character sheet. It's right below. It's in the midst of the roll buttons. There we go.
roll?
Yeah, in the section right below your name and career where you see the roll buttons.
Oh,
It's on the middle row. There you go.
Gotcha.
All right, so you rolled a 6, so you're holding it together. You're fine. You're flummoxed that he doesn't seem to be moving with any additional oomph. But where is Chaplin? Chaplin, make an observation. What is going on here? Has anyone succeeded in a roll? Well, yeah, you guys had plenty of successes when you were shooting doctors and aliens. Chaplain comes out of medical stores and reports there's nothing in there of value to take samples. There's plenty of regular medical supplies in there if we need to stock up on anything extra.
Okay. If we can get some extra med kits or something, that would be great. And then Silva's going to say, Gunny, can you help Hammer with the autodoc?
Roger. And she goes over and let's give this a try.
All right. And by the way, the motion up in the north seems to have stopped. So whatever was moving up there stopped moving. So you have Comtech. I mean, Hammer can technically assist. Oh, he doesn't have the skills, so he can't assist at all anyway. So, yeah, just make a Comtech roll.
Okay.
2 successes.
Nice.
So
Look at
just
that.
fine. No problem whatsoever. So, yeah, you're able to set up the autodoc, no problem whatsoever.
Thanks, Gunny.
Yeah, with your bonus success, you gain +1 to your next Comtech roll involving programming an autodoc.
Oh, sweet.
Hopefully that does or does not happen again. How much damage do you have, Hammer?
I have 2 points of unhealed.
Oh, all right. So you're fine. Yeah, that'll clear that up.
How does that work?
Any
Is that like
stress?
an instant heal, or is it like a bandage? Or?
Yeah, the autodoc goes in. It probably takes 5 or 10 minutes, because those are still wounds from being shot.
Yeah.
I think they are.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if they're still around buried in his arm or something, it would pull that out. It's going to stop. It's going to spray in an anesthetic before it does anything. Like I said, it'll pull out any rounds. It's going to stitch up anything that needs to be done. It'll cauterize any or tie off any bleeders, and then it'll bandage him with sterile bandages.
Okay.
The autodoc is not quite as advanced. If you remember Prometheus, Prometheus had a Pauling med pod in it.
Oh, yeah.
So the autodoc is like the Temu version of it. It gets the job done. It's just not necessarily quite as well. But yeah.
Interesting. All right, so
Obviously,
doing
Thermo's
that.
having some issues. Keeps going in and out on my screen.
Oh yeah. Are you guys getting the power fluctuations on the East Coast with the grid?
I'm not. No.
Okay, I was hearing that there was something going on out there. All right. Well, so Silva will. So let's see. You guys are doing the autodoc. We'll have to remember to tell Andy that Chaplin was able to restock on medical supplies.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some stuff on his sheet.
Okay. Gunny, do you need medical supplies?
No, I still have mine.
All right.
We'll get Chaplin up to 4 medical kits. And is there I mean, there's pretty much. I mean, while we're talking about it, anyone who has the manual, Thermo, are you there? Do you hear us? Okay.
Oh boy.
That doesn't bode well.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here. I had multiple cough buttons and mute things selected. I had to undo a couple things. All right.
So pretty much, looking at, I mean, you guys have med kits and surgical kits. That's not really an issue. But there's anything that, if there's anything else you guys might need to, I don't know what the nap relief situation is, if you guys have nap relief or...
That's what I was about to ask. Nap relief?
Chaplain has none.
I have. All right, let's load up on nap relief if we can take it. If you got room for it, I've got you.
All right. All right. So Chaplain grabs some nap relief.
Oh, I forgot I no longer have my pulse rifle.
All right.
I assume the grenade launcher is on the pulse rifle as well.
Correct. It's all one unit.
Okay. So get rid of that.
Yeah, right, you guys. Right hasn't moved. Right's still standing in the doorway to the. What is that? Unit 2?
Right.
Autodoc 2? Staring at Carvalho's body. Just, you guys are talking, hey, let's get some of this, let's do some of that, and all you hear from Right is just some kind of mumbling. Yeah, nap relief. Make sure you get some nap relief. But she's still staring at Carvalho's body.
Silva walks up to him and says, "Sorry, how long did you serve together?"
Well, not long. It's not that. It's those assholes at Fort Nebraska. They gave us an injection. Said that would fix us right up. Look at Caravalho.
So Silva has a realization,
Okay.
and so does Kyle. After a week away from this game, that we were wanting to get Right checked out, right in the auto dock. And she says,
Yeah, but I don't get it. I feel fine. I feel perfectly fine.
"I'm happy to hear that." Right?
But back at the police station, was that one of my guys that came out in the body bag?
She peers through the glass and then looks back at you and she says, "It was Reese."
Same thing?
Same thing.
Something came out? Killed Reese?
Affirmative.
But the injections they gave us were supposed to work. They said they had it all figured out. We'd be just fine, but they're not fine. But they seem to, something obviously blasted out of them, but why them and not me? I mean,
I think you're too tough to kill, right? Let's go get you checked out. Chaplain. And she commands Chaplain to check him out in the scanner.
Yeah, Chaplain was already headed over. And
I don't know. I don't know.
Chaplain says,
I don't
Corporal
know.
Wright, why don't you follow me to one of the other auto docks and we will do a scan?
I don't know. Those doctors said they are going to fix us up. I don't trust you, medical pukes. I don't trust
Corporal, you
this
seem to be
equipment.
misunderstanding here. That's an order. Is he still holding the grenade?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Chaplain says, if I may, Captain Lance Corporal, it would seem to me that whatever this creature is has a variable gestation time. Reese had been dead for some time before we found him, and the creature just emerged from Caravalho. It may be possible that you do in fact have one inside you, or perhaps the injection worked. But I believe a scan would be valuable to determine that.
Yeah, but how do I even know don't know. I don't trust these damn machines. I don't trust machines, but you're kind of a machine, aren't you?
All right. Silva,
I
Silva's
am medical equipment.
Oh, I love it. I think Silva's going to step up and bark at you, and more forcefully order you to get into the auto deck with Chaplin.
Am I going to make this a PvP situation?
Would it be an opposed manipulation roll?
It would be an opposed manipulation roll.
Okay. Does
Now-
the command ability come into play at all?
Not in this instance because the character's unwilling.
Okay. Right, should we roll that now? Ooh,
Well, that's one success.
manipulation here, huh?
A success, but a panic. All right, roll your panic, Silva.
All right.
Well, it doesn't matter actually. You can't
Yeah,
over
it doesn't
panic.
matter.
So, you're holding it together. But the net effect is, it's up to Wright. You had a success, but so did Wright. So there's basically neither of you has the edge over the other. It's kind of a Mexican standoff with Champlin standing right there.
Yeah.
Well, Wright looks at Chaplin. You're just going to do a scan, right?
Just a scan, unless you authorize more.
No, you. Let's just look and see if there's something there. Let's just look and see if something's there, and then we'll figure out what to do.
All right. Chaplin says, "Excellent. Follow me, Lance Corporal."
You make
Go ahead.
make damn sure this stuff's all working right. Which one?
So Hammer's coming out of the auto dock number 1. So I think Chaplin just walks over there and asks Gunny to assist. Chaplin says, "I seem to have some trouble with this interface." So Chaplin will make the roll with a die from Mason as assistance.
Sounds good.
Where's the contact? There's the
All right.
contact.
Right? Is it Hammer who's helping?
No, it's Mason.
Mason.
Mason. Right? Hands the grenade to Mason. Here, hold this for me. I'm gonna need this back.
Mason takes it and makes sure it's disarmed.
Yeah. So Wright lies down in the auto dock. Mason and Chaplin take a moment to program the interface. It closes up, and
So we're all in the same room now,
yeah.
with the exception of Silva.
Well, Silva probably followed along, I imagine.
I think Silva's going to stand in the doorway. Because not only is she fucking furious at Wright, but I think she's also now suspicious, considering his evasion of her command.
Yeah.
And she thinks about how she hosed down the doctor for much less. So, yeah, she's going to stay in the hall and check her weapon.
All right.
And be peering over everyone's shoulders.
Yeah. So the
Hammer's going to step out too and finish putting his gear on.
perfect.
There's too many people in here.
Hammer and Silver are going to make out. So the auto dock closes up, and this
What's make out?
yeah,
Hammer doesn't understand what you said.
that's right. This orange light strobes on a track from head all the way down to Wright's feet, and then comes back up, and then it turns off, and the auto dock opens up. Meanwhile, the interface screen says says that it's putting together results, and then it shows in pretty much in right center mass. It shows foreign object,
Oh
and it's about the size of a baseball, lodged in kind of a deviation in the esophagus, in the digestive tract. But it also states that it's an inert embryonic mass.
An inert embryonic mass.
Correct.
All right.
And then the
So-
autodoc asks if you want to program it for removal.
What does it mean by inert?
Well,
Does it mean not moving or not alive?
Let's do this. Let's have Chaplin. Doesn't Chaplin have something sciencey?
Time to activate abortion protocol.
Oh God.
Running preteen unwed mother protocol.
Chaplin analyzes and states, and this actually loses a point of stress on everybody. Chaplin analyzes and states it would appear that the whatever was growing inside you, Corporal Wright, is dead. I imagine your body will eventually reject it,
Oh.
or we can have it surgically removed.
no,
right. Wow.
I think it. So that crap they gave me, it worked, but why didn't it work for Caravalho?
I could not begin to
Yeah,
answer that
well.
question, Lance Corporal.
They told us it would take care of us. I bet they were experimenting on. I feel like a damn guinea pig.
You must be the control group. Like everyone else got the placebo. Silva doesn't say that because she doesn't know anything about any of that shit. All right.
All
so-
right. I think we're done here. If it says you say it's dead, then then let's get on. I'm not letting anything. I don't want anything cutting into me.
All right. Silva enters the room. And she looks at Chaplin and she says, "How sure are you of your analysis?"
99.72%.
All right.
Spock.
She never told me the she takes a step towards right, and she says, "That's good enough for me, right? But if you feel so much as an itch in your asshole, you will make me aware. Understood?"
Aye, aye.
All right. She nods and she says, "All right, team. Gonna get that scanner up. Let's see what's happening in the north."
Roger. It's a
Yeah, do me a favor, guys. If you guys need a quick bio or something along those lines, I have a text from work I need to respond to real quick.
yeah, it's good timing.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
give me
Roger
5
that.
minutes.
Thanks.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm back. I might be the only one who's back.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Well, we had a watcher on Twitch for a minute. And not just an AI bot watcher. I mean, like a real watcher. He was talking and asking questions. So if you heard me
Wow.
typing, I was responding.
What was he asking?
His name was Major Hudson. He said when Chaplin failed the Comtech roll, he said push. Then he said push the roll. Couldn't you have pushed for more push the roll for stress dice? Which I replied, Android can't push. And then I said thanks for joining us. And then he said cool game. I've always wanted to play Alien. And then I'm not sure where this comment came in specifically. It was I think it was scanning right, maybe. Paris Hilton protocol activated.
Of course,
Oh,
a
maybe it was
stream-
when you said abortion protocol activated.
abortion protocol.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh shit.
Well, with all this alien birthing going around, what's the skinny on what's the skitty on your upcoming child here?
So anytime now, it could be any day. Not due till Tuesday, but the doc was saying that she was ready to go and it could be within the next week. So
Okay.
she's got an appointment this afternoon. They're doing a membrane sweep, I hear it's called. Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe soon. Of course, it wouldn't start on a Monday when I have to work. Instead,
Exciting.
wait till a weekend. Yeah, super excited. Everything's according to plan. She did not appreciate watching Alien Romulus with me.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh God, yeah.
That the actor who played the child alien, he's in Backrooms too. I found out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's an actual dude that wasn't CGI. That's the guy's a basketball player. He's like 7'2" or something crazy like that. But
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, they just
he
use
plays-
practical effects and camera angles to make him look even more.
Yeah, but he's one of the monsters in Backrooms.
Oh, that's
Just actually, I was surprised how much I liked that movie.
I really liked Romulus. It was good.
Yeah.
What I really appreciated was Fede Alvarez's desire to use practical effects and not CGI as much as possible.
Yeah, and more people are doing that, which is great.
Well, it brings back a not Ash, but the Ian Holm class android, the science officer. What was his name? Rook? Was it Rook?
I think it was Rook.
Yeah, that was animatronic.
Wow.
Yeah, it was not CGI at all. It was 100% animatronic, which is pretty impressive. But it was perfect because it made it look real while at the same time giving it that, broken android jaunty look.
Yeah.
That, like Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that movie too. It was the 5-minute explainer from Rook kind of irritated me, but I understand why they have to do that. It's like,
That and then they shoehorned in the "get away from her, you bitch" line.
oh,
They
yeah.
really shoehorned it in, and that killed my immersion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Otherwise, it was great.
Yeah.
I like the countdown to slamming into the asteroid belt and basically a giant sanding wheel.
yeah.
Just coming after.
The kid who played the android, man. What a
What's
range.
that?
The guy, the actor who played the android.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Andy? I think actually.
Andy, yeah.
Such incredible range.
Uh-huh.
to be able
Yeah,
to.
and I liked every part of that movie, except for the two we just mentioned. But, well, and also since there was already a humanoid kind of alien in Alien 3, I guess that part I wasn't, kind of took me off guard. I didn't expect to see that, but I guess it made sense.
In Alien 3.
Yeah, where Ripley, that's 3, right?
Oh, no, that's
the
Alien
one.
4. Alien
Is that
3
4?
is the one with the dog runner alien.
Oh, yeah, Resurrection is the one.
Yeah.
Alien Resurrection is the one with the gross weirdo child thing.
I don't really count that one in canon anyway.
Yeah, I don't either.
Joss Whedon wrote that, and he completely disowned the film.
Did he?
Yeah. He said that what they produced was not what he wrote.
Huh.
So. All right, are we all here?
Roger. Kram is here.
Wrong game. Thermo, right? You there? Okay. Well, I mean, probably be back any moment. What's the plan here, folks?
Well, I just checked the motion scanner, but didn't get the results.
Yeah, there's whatever was moving up in the northern wing of the hospital is not moving anymore.
Well, it either stopped moving or it moved out of range. You still need to check it out.
All right, Marines, check your gear. Move out. We're gonna take a look in the north wing. Keep your wits about you.
All right. So you guys you group up and you move up back through whence you came. There's you enter a corridor which goes far. It splits off. It goes straight ahead and then it cuts off far to the right, back towards the main entrance to the hospital. Up ahead of you is just basic medical, and I'll just move one of you to rather keep us from having to move everybody until we absolutely have to. We'll just pick Silva. So yeah, so there's a door that just moves into the basic medical center, and as you move into it, it's very, very quiet, except for a sound of a flat line, and
Oh shit!
there is some motion somewhere up ahead towards the end of the hallway.
All right, well, let's not move Silva's model too far. All right, we're at the doorway. We open it up. It's dark and quiet except for a flat light.
Right.
All right. Is there anything that can be seen in the dark, or any sort of like?
Oh no, it's not dark. I'm sorry. It's well lit. I'm sorry.
Silent road.
Yeah.
Okay. And the motion scanner says
picking up a small amount of motion further up ahead, maybe off to the right, either somewhere over here.
I was in that other tab. All right, medical by that showers, medical storage area.
Yeah, somewhere up there.
All right, and are these distinct rooms with 2 beds each?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Are these distinct like medical rooms with two beds each? Is that
Yes.
what's depicted here? All right, so
and the doorways are basically just open doorways with like pull curtains, and all the curtains are pulled open except for this one up here, number 6.
all right. So she says, "All right, Marine, stack on me," or I guess she'd probably use like hand signals or whatever to like stack up, and I think what she wants to do is sweep each room as we pass them.
Okay. So yeah, it's pretty easy going as the team moves slowly. I envision Hammer probably right up front being the smart gunner, and the rooms are completely empty, beds made and everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's just nothing in them. When you move up to the next row, 5 is the same thing. Curtain open, no one inside. 6 is where the flatline EKG is coming from, and that curtain is pulled to block view into the room.
Okay, so is there any like body or anything in here?
No, you haven't seen anything yet.
Okay. Any blood?
No.
Okay.
You definitely hear motion from up ahead somewhere. Sounds like someone's rifling through the medical store's closet.
Okay. So she hand signals everyone that, towards that sound. And I think we're going to move forward until we make visual contact.
Okay.
But not stand in the doorway.
All right.
Hold it. I'm trying to understand. We're moving towards where the medical store's showers area is. Is that what you said?
Right.
Correct.
I don't understand. So we're walking by a closed curtain on the right. Is someone gonna open the curtain as we go by?
Yeah, you're talking about 7 and 8.
6.
I think he's talking
Wasn't
about
it
6.
6?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you.
6 is.
Okay, maybe I misunderstood. Were you peeking through the closed curtain in 6?
I'm sorry. Okay, so 1 through 5 was empty.
Completely empty. Curtains open.
The curtain was pulled. There's a flatline EKG, but no body or blood. That's what I heard.
Okay, I misunderstood what you were asking me. I'm sorry. So, curtain 6, the room 6, the curtain is closed shut, and that's where the flatline EKG is coming from. If you peek in there is a person laying on one of the beds that's hooked up to the machines, rather emaciated, but other than that, it's a rather peaceful scene.
Okay. I didn't hear that part.
No,
Sorry.
I misunderstood his question. It's my fault.
Okay, so I think what we have to, I don't think there's any peeking. I think the Marines are gonna, she's gonna give hand signals to pull the curtain in and burst in with weapons into this room and make sure that this is not a threat. You're telling me that when we pull the curtain and we burst through, there's an emaciated figure,
Right,
unresponsive on the bed.
on the bed. Correct.
All right. She says, Chaplain, what can you tell me? And then nods at this person.
Chaplain will make a equate roll. Oh, wow. Chaplain says, Captain, he's dead. He has all the signs of heavy drug abuse.
Okay.
Injection marks on his arm, stuff like that.
Okay, so she says,
Hey, Wright, make an observation roll, would you?
Oop.
One success with a face hugger. I mean, I guess technically you got to roll your panic because you could roll a 7.
Okay. Because I also forgot to take 1 stress level off my sheet, but I'll do that in a minute.
Oh, that's fine. Well, do that before you make your panic roll.
Panic. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to take my stress off from the relief of the
Oh,
alien is not.
All right, so you rolled a 6, so you're holding it together. Oh no, you rolled an 8. I'm sorry. The image has like a red slash through it, so it's hard to read on my side. So you rolled an 8.
oh, I refreshed the screen using function F5, and I'm seeing all the dice rolls.
Well, yep, that worked for me. Perfect, thank you. So you rolled an 8, which means you caught a hint of motion, and maybe with all the excitement that it caused you to start trembling uncontrollably. You have a -2 agility, -2 in any of your agility rolls till the panic stops. But what you saw was a head peeked out from the medical stores closet at the end, looked right at you, and then ducked back inside. It was a human head. Sorry. I can see. I forgot to rejoin chat. Everyone hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So you rolled
Gotcha.
an 8, which has you trembling, -2 to agility until your panic ends. You caught some motion, which caused your head to snap up, and with all the excitement and aliens bursting out of people and everything, just kind of drove you over the edge a little bit. Someone peeked out from medical stores, like a man popped his head out and looked down the hallway at you guys, and then popped back in.
Oh boy.
Who sees this?
Right, dude.
Captain, there's a guy up there.
All right, so you just. I think the cat's out of the bag now since we're talking. So she says, I don't know what the military terminology is here, but like move to secure or whatever, and she gives a hand signal to get out of the room and engage this guy, or at least put guns on him.
Okay.
So we all come out of the hallway or whatever.
Yeah, so you guys start moving up the hallway towards medical stores. As you're getting close, you hear a voice call out, "Don't shoot, man! Come on, don't shoot me, man! I'm going to come out. Just don't shoot, okay?"
All right, and so Silva, we've all got our weapons trained, and she says, "Step out where we can see you. Hands where we can see them."
All right. My hands are up. Just don't shoot me. And a guy steps out. He's probably 5'10", can't weigh more than 150 pounds soaking wet. He's got a thin, emaciated frame. He's got his hands up in the air. He's got just old low-grade prison-level tattoos on his arms and on his face, and he goes, I was just looking for something, man. Don't shoot, okay?"
All right, so how far down is he?
I mean, it's as you guys were coming up the hall, so he probably popped out about the time you guys got where Hammer is.
All right.
So just a few meters away is when he called out to you and then popped out. So he's right at the end of the hall there.
All right. She says, "Identify yourself."
It was my name's Litvin, Paul Litvin. That's it. I was just here with my friend, my friend over there in room 6.
Your friend doesn't look too well. I'm sorry to say.
Nah, man. He yeah. But I couldn't get really much help. There's only one doctor, and he'd go do a surgery or something. So.
She says, "How long have you been here?"
A few hours.
What else have you seen?
I haven't haven't seen nothing, man. I brought him in. He wasn't doing well. They put us up in room 6, then the doctor disappeared, and I've just been sitting there. And I heard a bunch of gunfire. I guess that was you guys. I don't know. So I was just looking for something in the storeroom, and I was going to get the hell out of here.
All right. So Silva looks at the team. Do we have any kind of restraints or anything?
I mean,
Ties or something?
yeah, within reason, sure.
All right. So she says, Mr. Litvin, you're currently in the middle of an active situation. I need you to get on your knees and put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do nothing, man. I was just looking to get high, okay?
I understand. And she pulls out a zip tie and she says, "Get on your knees."
No, man. You're gonna blow me away. I know what you Marines do.
We're going to blow you away if you don't comply.
All right, make a manipulation roll.
All right. All right.
2 successes with a panic. So roll your panic first off.
Okay. She thinks he's infected.
All right. So, a 7, which has you've got a nervous twitch, which means your stress level and stress levels of all PCs go up by 1.
Oh no.
But he goes. All right. He's still got his hands up. He says, "Okay." He goes, "Don't just come on, man. I'm doing what you want me to do." And he gets down on his knees. He puts his hands behind his back.
All right. So Silva walks up and she's going to restrain him.
Okay. He doesn't fight you.
All right. Is there an auto dock in the area?
No, you'd have to go back down to surgery.
All right. So she just places him against the wall, and she says, "Hang tight." She looks at the team. And she says, "We need to scan him. Search the room." And she points towards medical storage.
Roger.
Yeah, so the medical storage, it doesn't really have anything in it besides what you'd expect, just basic medical gear. There's drugs, there's nap relief, and all sorts of different basic medications in there.
Okay. All right. She says, "Got any more movement on the scanner?"
Negative. Nothing.
All right. So we've swept this wing. All right. So unless there's any objection here, I think what she would like to do is to take Litvin back to the auto dock and have him scanned.
Okay. All right. We'll have.
Mason will take him by the arm and start leading him down the hall.
Okay.
All right. So you guys get back down there, move into Auto Dock 1 probably, just because it's the closest one. And Chaplin had +2 dice on his next Auto Dock roll because his last one was so good.
Was it Chaplin or me?
Well, you had +1, but he had another one that got +2, so
Roger.
we can just let him make the roll because that gives him a ton of dice, which he succeeds. So the scan comes back with basic diagnostics. He's underweight. There's malnutrition. There's damage to the cardiovascular system from shooting X-stims. Liver's in a bad way, but other than that, nothing abnormal.
Okay.
Hammer will go into the medical stores, make sure there isn't anyone else hiding there.
Okay.
or
Yeah,
anything else.
it's empty.
What do they have in here?
Um,
Anything of interest to Hammer?
You can make an observation roll, Hammer.
Are you searching the medical storage in the wing we were just in?
Yeah.
Okay. We would do that before the whole team goes back to scanning.
Well, and Gunny did, but Hammer's asking something specific.
Gotcha.
So unless you want to push the roll, no.
No, not necessary.
Okay, fair enough.
So this whole far end is secure.
Correct.
All right. So she says. So I guess Chapman's checking them out. And God, I don't want to put us at risk here, but I also don't want to. I mean, if he's not infected, there's no reason to keep him or to.
No, I say let him go. He's junkie.
All right. So she says, "All right, junkie, you're off the hook." And she uses her knife and cuts his restraint. She says, she says, "Get the fuck out of here."
He kind of rubs at his wrist for a second, then he nods, really quickly, wide-eyed, and he goes, "Yeah, no problem," and he kind of like squirms his way past everybody and goes heading out. And he doesn't go back to the north wing where his dead friend is. Like he shoots out towards the exit of the hospital.
Okay.
Let's can we do a mission check here? So we were looking for, what was it, 4?
4.
And we found 3.
We
Check.
found 3.
All right, so we got one guy left to go.
Amelia Wolshick.
Yep.
Oh, is that right? Okay, we got a name. All right. I don't know. Gunny just speaks up, goes over to Silva, and goes, let's check the rest of this hospital. And it doesn't look like there's much here, but we'll clear it and move on.
Agreed. And they'll stack up, and we're going to sweep like room by room and take the time to make sure that there's nothing else going on here. Is this a? Oh, okay.
So are we doing this in teams or something?
I mean,
Are we all meandering around like?
No. I think it's the whole squad. I think is.
Yeah, the squad. Keep the squad together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Split the
So.
party.
Yeah, I mean, you've already basically checked just about the entire hospital. So with the exception of 1 or 2 of the other auto docs that maybe you didn't look through, but yeah, there's really well, I mean, you didn't go into the morgue either. So if you wanted to do that, the morgue has 5 bodies in it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess judging by your tone, we're not going to get destroyed by aliens in here. But all right, the would be to,
Did you look up?
the intent would be to check the bodies in the morgue and make sure that none of them are what's the woman's name?
Sorry, I lost you. What'd you say?
What's the woman's name? The last chick that we're
Amelia Wojcik.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we would do a check just to make sure that there's no people that match that description.
All right. So yeah, there's 5 bodies in there. I think Chaplin, just from his standard level of curiosity, probably would do a quick once over. It's 3 men and 2 women. It doesn't seem to be. One of them's got a gunshot wound to the head. There's certainly nothing like an alien bursting out of anybody's body. 2 of them, Chaplin comes to you. None of them match who you're looking for, and of course, Wright would recognize Wojcik on sight. right?
Yep.
And you guys have a picture of her too, so you would know. But the chaplain is looking over clipboards and charts and says, "This is curious, Captain. 2 of these people died from." It's listing cause of death as asphyxiation from silt inhalation.
Silva considers this for a second as though she would be able to deduce anything from this. She says, "What are your theories, Chaplain?"
I have none. Some theories require some facts, but specifically it states large amounts of black carbon inside the lungs, causing asphyxiation. I can't imagine a situation where someone on this moon would die in such a way.
All right, so Silva says, interesting, but we need to stay on mission. What about the other 2?
Yeah, one's listed as the other 2 ones listed as a heart attack, and the others listed having died from a severe blood infection.
Okay.
Nothing
Wright's
beyond the
moving
realm
around
of-
trying to look at each face. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Wright's moving around looking at each face. Bumps into Hammer a couple times. Damn, Hammer, if you were any slower, you'd be walking backwards. Get the hell out of my way.
Oh, jeez.
Captain, she's not here.
Understood, Lance Corporal. Thank you. And was I able to get like dog tags from the guy in the doctor room? Was there any communication or anything?
Yeah, there was probably a simple retcon. There was probably a basket off to the side with a couple small items. I'm sure his dog tags were there.
Okay, all right. We just need to get some kind of indication.
Proof that, yeah, I got you.
Yeah. All right. She says, "All right, Marines. We've set the hospital, and there seems to be nothing of interest here." Metagame. Can we pull up the map for the colony?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so so she's gonna, I obviously I don't want to metagame this too much, but like, which of the other locations have we not visited that we can, for plot reasons, we understand we need to search, right? So we've done the Oblivion Bar, the Marshall Station. Okay, so
Right points at us. Wright's finger touches a point on the map.
what's that, right?
Captain Wilczek was going to meet up with those UPP pricks at Wildcatter Park.
And she says, "All right, team, that's our next move. Back to the APC. We gear up. Let me check it out. Good work, right?"
All right, so you guys head out to the APC, climb in, load up. Chaplain jumps in the driver's seat. Obviously, there's no straight line to Wildcatter Park. You kind of have to cut over and up type thing. Trip takes, it's probably 8 or 10 clicks to get where you're going, and that I think would allow you guys to drop. You're in the APC; it's a safe place, so anyone who's got stress could probably drop 2 points of stress. Wildcatter Park is about 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer, roughly the shape of a home plate off of a baseball field. It when this was a bustling city, it was a place that people went to have fun. Play ice hockey on the frozen pond, and kids would build snowmen and all sorts of stuff like that. Obviously, with only a couple thousand people left in the whole colony, it's completely empty. The planet light from the gas giant nearby is starting to wane a little bit, and the snow seems to be picking up. As you enter the park, there's a handful of electric ATVs plugged in off to one side, and seems pretty vacant.
Oh, remind me, this planet's pretty cold, right? We're wearing cold weather gear stuff. It's
it
cold,
never
right?
gets above freezing.
Yeah. So if there was a pond where they were ice skating, it's still frozen.
Oh yeah.
Okay. When you say several electric ATVs, is that what you said?
Yeah. So the colony has these electric ATVs all over it. They're free public use. The rule is each one can carry 2 people, and the rule is that when you drive it somewhere, wherever you take it, you plug it in when you get there. So because there used to be 200,000 people here, they're everywhere. Of course, almost no one uses them anymore because there's very few people here. So they're always in abundance.
Okay. Fucking communists. All right. All right. So, is there anything that we need to grab out of the APC here? We've each expended some rounds. I know that Hammer's used some ammo from the smart gun. I've used some ammo from my pistol. Are we able to gear up in any way, or what's the thought there?
Well, I don't know that any of you are really short on gear, are you?
Yeah, we're okay.
Okay. I'm just saying that now is the time.
Oh, I see what you're getting.
It's the dad in me. We better pee before we leave. All right. So we're in the ATV, and she says, "Right. Do you know where they were supposed to meet up?"
Unfortunately, not.
Okay. And the park. I'm sorry. How big is it?
It's about 1 kilometer in each dimension. I mean, it's like I said, it's shaped like a home plate, so not exactly, but it's about 1 kilometer wide, and the longest point is a little over 1 kilometer long.
Okay, so it's kind of pentagonal. All right.
Yeah.
So we're pulling up in the main parking lot or something.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, someone can make an observation roll if they like.
Yeah, I'll be doing that with, I was just about to say that. To look at the external monitors. I'm guessing there might be thermal sensors, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think that's a fair statement. The APC would probably have some basic equipment like that.
And I see nothing. Looks clear to me. Yep.
Most impressive.
Our good luck continues.
The trail has literally gone cold. Okay. So, I guess we all get out in the snow. We grab whatever gear we need to grab. And then she says, "All right, team, we need to sweep this whole park." Is there woods or anything? Or is this?
No, because there's really no trees on Ariarchus. Being that it's always under freezing. Yeah.
Is there structures or?
There's a number of small buildings around. That type of thing, spread out throughout the park. Since this is really kind of within Wright's skill set, I feel like, how about Wright? Why don't you make an observation roll?
Cool.
Oh, crying out loud. Really?
Roll your panic, please. All right, so you're holding it together. Damn, it's cold out here.
Just have a panic attack in the parking lot. Okay. What's the range?
That right says that. Right says it is damn cold out here. Hey, what's the difference between snowmen and snow women? Snowballs.
Oh, Jesus.
I love that.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to -1 stress.
That's right.
I've already froze mine off.
All right.
She says.
That's right. Yeah. As so you guys just start to systematically sweep the park. Is that the plan?
Yeah. So yes, but also how far is the range on the motion tracker, and can Wright look for footprints?
So the range on the unfortunately, Wright cannot look for footprints.
Okay.
Because her eyes apparently melted out of her head. There's a meme that runs around, and I can't remember what it's kind of like a play on Noir Detective, but the main character says something, and it says the dame rolled her eyes at me. I picked them up and rolled them back.
Oh God.
The motion tracker that attaches to the pulse rifle is it's what's considered, I think, medium or long range. So it goes a couple zones. It doesn't go really far, is the best way to put it. It's mostly meant for indoor use, sweeping structures and stuff like that. In a large open area, it starts to lose its effectiveness.
Okay, sure. That makes sense to me.
Captain, in this cold, don't you think they'd be meeting up probably in one of these outbuildings or structures, sheds, something?
Agreed on that. All right, we sweep one by one. Let's
All right.
do that one. Let's move to the closest structure.
No problem. So the closest structure isn't much. It is it's like a 1 meter by 1 meter cement shed, basically.
Okay.
Probably an electrical room or something along those lines for the lights in the park that are long defunct. Has a basic door with a doorknob and a deadbolt lock on it.
Okay, so we stack up. Oh, there's a deadbolt, huh? Or she checks and sees if it's locked.
It is not locked.
All right. She looks back at the team, gives them the signal for 1, 2, 3, and then she pulls open the door and pulls it open and steps aside while whoever clears the.
Yeah. So you open the door, and the lights from someone's armor shines in, and there's actually a man inside. He's lying under a tattered blanket, and his head kind of on a pillow. He's kind of wrapped up, trying to stay warm. The room itself is full of panels and electric and tools and stuff like that. When you open the door, he kind of jumps and starts awake.
Who's got their gun trained on this guy?
Everyone.
Hammer.
No, Hammer does. He's lucky Hammer hasn't already shot him.
It's that scene from Blues Brothers at the end.
Yeah, that's right.
He already has shot him. It's just it was so fast, no one else noticed.
That's right.
Waiting around for you guys to register. This dude's dead.
He, the man inside, he's like I said, he starts awake and he gets a big smile on his face and goes, "Hello, brothers and sisters."
Oh shit! All right, so I guess Silva comes around the door with her pistol trained, and what's this guy look like?
About 6'4", very thin. He he uncovers himself from the blanket and he starts to stand up. He's got a book in his hand that that you didn't really see. He's got his finger like stuck in the middle of it, like he's saving a page. And he says, "Brothers, sisters, please put the weapons down. There's no need for this."
Yeah.
Who are you?
He says, "I'm Brother Luke and Brother Luke. I am here to spread the word of Morse."
Let's just quietly close the door and step it back.
What is Morse in this lore?
I don't know if you know. Make a straight wits roll.
Okay. So this is not like part of the alien lore.
Well, it is, but
Okay.
it may not be something you're aware of. Yeah. In fact, anyone who wants can make a straight wits roll on this. See if they've heard of this at all. Or you can make a gay wits roll. I mean, we're not judging here.
My wits roll didn't yield anything.
Yeah, nobody's wits roll. You don't have to worry about the panic on that, right? So who are we missing? Silva, Hammer,
Me.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, Mason.
What's there?
Wow. Okay. So none
I
of
don't
you
know what
have
the fuck
any
she's
idea.
talking about.
Yeah. He looks at
What the
your
fuck are you
faces.
talking about?
Yeah, he says, I am so sorry. And he puts like his free hand over his heart. I forget that there's still people that haven't heard the word. The Book of Morse, from the man who has brought to us the word of the universe and God. It says, I'm sorry you have yet to hear of the Church of the Immaculate Incubation.
All right, and so I think Silva's just gonna like ignore this. She says, "Are there there's screens and stuff in here?"
No, it's like electrical panels and tools and stuff like that.
Oh, I see. All right, and she says, "It's all well and fine, Mr. Luke. We're looking for somebody. Have you seen any others in the park?"
Make a manipulation roll.
Okay.
Oh, look at you. He nods and he says, "Why, yes. There was a man and a woman here. They said they were here to meet somebody. I tried spreading them the good word, but they ran me off. She was very threatening and angry. I thought that the word of our Savior Morse would ease her pain, but she did not want to hear it."
And Silva says, "Any indication about where they went?"
He says, "Well, they ran me off, but I stayed and watched. They met some men with guns, and there was an argument amongst them, and the men with the guns were trying to get the other two to come with them to a house in the West District, but it seemed that the man who was with the woman had changed his mind, and there were angry words exchanged, and he left. He got on an ATV and drove south, but the woman went with them. She didn't look well. She was sweating."
Sweating in this weather. All right. So you said a house in the West District.
Says yes.
That's good information. And so she like sheaths her pistol, and she says, "Been helpful." She closes the door.
he so okay.
Quick before he gets our address.
Hold on one second. I'm going to make a quick roll here. Oh well. As you close the door, he goes, "Wait!" And then the door shuts, and you hear he says something muffled behind the door.
Okay. She confers with the Marines right there, and she says, "All right, now we just need to find a house in the West District. How the hell are we going to do that?"
Well, the West District, just a little background information that you guys would know, the West District is basically the prime residential area for the colony, specifically upper crust residential. It's it's expensive homes and small estates and stuff like that. Those were the first people to get out when the colony started being evacuated. Because let's be blunt, those were company execs and people with money, stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's District West should be virtually deserted.
Okay.
So there's thousands of deserted houses.
Somebody must be moving in those houses if they're there.
Well, I was thinking that also they might not be following a strict blackout policy, and they might give away which house is occupied by having lights or fire or whatever. We put those two things together, but I don't know, unless you guys have a better idea. I can't think of anything else but to go through the West District looking for activity. And that reminds me, what time of day is it?
At this point it's probably about 1600 hours. Though
But
you
also,
can
I
never
think
really tell on this moon because of the way it's always lit from the gas giant it orbits.
Right. So I've always had the impression on this moon that it's always kind of just
dark and gloomy.
Yeah, just kind of like perpetual dusk.
Okay, so a couple things. So as we so we don't want to waste time by searching the other buildings here because we know she left. So we'll head back to the APC.
Okay.
But while she's headed back, she's going to queue up the comm, and she's going to say, Fort Nebraska, Charlie Team.
After a moment, Major Hatfield comes on the line. Go, Charlie.
Major, I have a sit rep for you. We located another Marine in the medical center. He's been infected with the organism, but eliminated. So is the organism. We tracked the final target, White Chick, down to Wildcatter Park. She's headed into the west, and we are moving to locate.
Do you have anything more specific than in District West?
Negative, sir. We're following the leads we have.
There's almost 12,000 buildings in that part of the city.
We'll figure it out, sir. How much time do we have?
Not long. UPP fleet will be in orbit in an hour.
Understood, sir. And She said, "Sir, if I may, what's the plan for extraction?"
The plan for extraction is fluid. Hold
Understood.
tight for just a moment. Let me check on something.
That's the answer I always like to get.
Get to the chopper.
Right looks at
Fluid sounds a
Is
lot
there a
like
job?
you are expendable.
Right looks at Mason and says, "Now what the hell does fluid mean? They don't know what the fuck we're gonna do."
You hear Hatfield's voice come back on the comms. Captain Silva,
Yes, sir.
we have detected 5 homes in District West, just 5, that have electricity, active power sources. And I'm going to send you those addresses right now.
Excellent, Major. Thank you.
Just don't thank me. Find that damn Marine and get back to Nebraska.
Understood, sir.
All right, you hear him like bark an order at somebody right as the line goes dead.
All right, Marines, we have 5 homes in District West that have electricity. We'll clear them one by one. We have an hour before UPP is in orbit, and then the extraction is fluid.
What could go wrong?
And so she doesn't have a whole lot of time here.
Once that fluid's running down my leg.
All right, so we're loading up the APC, but she stays outside for a second, and she queues up her PDAC.
Okay.
And she calls Eckford.
Captain Silva, hearing from you so soon?
Eckford, we cleared the medical center. There's a dispatched organism in surgical group 4.
Dispatched. That's disappointing.
We're doing the best we can here.
Understood. I will send my team down. Any word on your other missing Marines?
We have a lead on one final Marine. I'll keep
I lost you, Kyle.
you posted as to how that resolves.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think it was me. I went out for a second. I heard you say we have a lead on one final Marine, and that's all I heard.
And I said I will keep you posted on how it resolves.
There's silence for a moment, and then she says one final Marine. Were there not 4?
Okay, out of game. We had marshal office, medical office. Oh shit! Well, I thought I was counting. Because it's right.
Yeah. And she doesn't know about right.
Okay. How do I extract myself from this situation?
Fluidly.
Fluidly?
Caravalho, colleague, and
She says, oh fuck! I think she's going to lie. She says that there were 2 Marines at the medical center.
Okay. All right. Make an make a manipulation roll then.
Okay. God, I hope there's no fucking cookies on that auto deck.
And all right, you had 1 success, and I need to.
By the way, this is not a lie. There were 2 Marines in that.
Yeah. it's a subtle difference at best. All right, she says understood. And then she says, let me know how your follow-up lead goes. I understand we have very little time.
That's my understanding.
The
I don't know, she's going to sign off or whatever.
okay, all right, that works.
Okay. All right, team, and like they button up the APC. She says, Chaplain, get us to District West.
All right. So yeah, he gets behind the wheel. You all load up and off you go. Just going to go to the closest address first, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to just drive up to the front door, are we, Captain?
She said, "What would you suggest, Corporal?"
Well, I'm just a sniper, but we're sneaky sons of bitches. We like to sneak up on people. Can we at least park a few blocks away and then move in?
Affirmative.
Check it out.
But we don't have much time. At some point, we're going to have to apply hammer strategy.
All right.
Did you just say hammer time?
Oh.
No.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Don't hurt him, hammer.
That was
No?
really unfortunate.
Oh,
All right. So so your chaplain announces we're coming up on the first address. We're about 2 blocks away. Would you like me to stop here?
Affirmative.
All right. So he
And yeah, we're
District West is dark. I mean, there's at least in other parts of the city you would occasionally see somebody, but here there's just no one in District West. It's dark as you drive through. The APC's lights, we're shining down the streets. Chaplain pulls the APC over, kills the lights, and the snow's picking up. It's probably 6-7 inches deep in spots. The first address has an incongruent shape to it, to the location itself. There's a large security wall that stands about 14 foot tall that wraps a multi-level house, and it has a double wide front gate large enough for something like an APC to drive through it. Certainly large enough for a car, an electric ATV, or even a tractor. There is definitely light coming from the house. It looks like it has security. Security shades, but they're not operating entirely, or they're not closed perfectly. So there's some light coming from the house. You can see that even from here.
all right. So she says, right, you wanted to do this your way. What's your approach?
It's surrounded by a wall. That was a little surprising. Are there any other houses nearby where we could get some elevation to look down into over the security wall?
Surely.
It's pretty tall.
Well, maybe not over, but you could at least get maybe part of it. Might be able to get a better view.
Well, Wright would Wright's suggestion, Captain. I think I should take a member with me and enter one of the houses next to the property in question and get up on the roof, or as high as possible, so we can see in the compound, see if there's any activity there. Meanwhile, the rest of the team should look around the perimeter of the wall to see if there's any other entrances other than just that main gate in the front. That looks like a killing zone to me.
Make it happen. And she's going to order, the 3 NPCs to stay in the APC and get ready on the turret to cover the front from a block away or whatever.
All right.
And then the rest of the team, I guess we're going to probably stack up on the wall next house over or something.
Okay.
Unless you guys, what do you guys think?
That works.
All right, so
Let's move.
I'll head up up inside this house and see if I can get a look into the compound.
Okay.
That's what I'll call it, since they have a wall, and then I'll radio you if I see any movement or activity.
All right.
Hachi, you already said there are some light. There is some light in the windows.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Did you say that?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I will have you make an observation roll.
Okay.
You find a nearby house that is open, because they're all abandoned. Probably the first one you check out is
Right.
locked, right? But you find one that's open. You climb up to an upper level, facing the house, and let's see if you see anything. One success, good enough. So the house has like I said, the property has a little bit of a strange shape to it. At the height that you're at, you can tell that there's actually an inner wall inside the large outer wall. Okay.
Holy shit.
That inner wall also has a gate that is open, and the house is inside that. There's light coming from the house. There's also a small fire, like in a what do you call it? A barrel fire from outside.
Yep.
In fact, I'm just going to show you guys. I'm just going to take you to a map. And you're just going to have to agree to see what you can see and what you can't see. So focus on the section on the bottom right that says compound.
Gotcha.
You guys see that map?
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, right, you can't really see everything in the yard because obviously the tall wall hides some of it. But you do see several electric ATVs parked outside this inner wall. The house is further in.
Marty, where are we relative to this? By the front gate?
We go ahead.
No, well, I was just going to say, Wright's in a house nearby where she can get some volume and some high, altitude and see. You guys had stopped like a house away, so you're not right up on it. So here's the front gate, which is open. Okay. Then you see the wall that wraps around the whole property. This is the inner wall right here. There's a barrel fire going right here. And then there's the house, which is lit up. House also has a large it has a large satellite dish on top of it. Something that's not standard to residential property.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's not for picking up DirecTV.
Could that communicate to UPP ships?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would bet.
Captain, this looks like this could be the place. Hachi, do I see any shadows around the burn barrel?
Yeah, you had one success. So, there doesn't seem to be any movement. Nothing really shadow that you can tell. If you're looking for like the shadow of somebody or a person, that type of thing, not really.
All right, so I relay all this information to the captain, especially since the satellite dish on top of the house makes it a prime candidate for these UPP pukes. And
Gotcha.
I explained that they already saw the open front gate, but I explained that there's another inner wall inside the compound, a guard shack, and a burn barrel going. So it's likely that there's some kind of guards nearby. Question, Captain, is if you want me to come down out of the house and infiltrate with the team, or do you want me up on the house for covering fire?
And you're like one house over?
Or I can...
Yeah, probably across
yeah,
the street in a nearby
I'm in a
house.
house next... Yeah.
Okay. So she says,
Hold up, Cap.
Yeah.
How many people do we have in our APC as backup?
You have 3 backup characters.
Okay, so can they be leveraged? Can they like do stuff? Can they man the APC and the gun on the APC?
Only in a passive role, just because it gets to be too much, if
Too
that
many.
makes sense.
So if we leave them outside with like the main gun and the shit hits the fan, they can open up with it, or
Yeah,
is
like,
that-
or if a bunch of guys
Yeah.
try to run out the gate or something like that, I would let them do that.
Okay, and can Wright see the rear quadrant of the
No.
house? Like, so there's nobody covering the rear; they could escape there.
Yeah, she unfortunately, you don't know if there's a door or gate or anything back there, or if there's anyone behind the house. Really, she doesn't
So that's
see anybody. Period.
all right, Hotch,
I need 5 minutes, guys. Sorry, I'll be right back.
no problem. Hotch, what is the
I've
likelihood?
got 9 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, so we should essentially call it here. But before we do, is there any possibility of air support here? Like, can we call an airstrike down on this compound?
Yeah.
Um,
Air support. That's funny.
You can certainly try.
Yeah. I feel like that's the military move here. I mean, we've got a UPP compound.
I thought we were but I thought we were supposed to take this Marine in custody.
Well, that's true.
I don't want to search through the pieces with a pair of tweezers.
That is true. Okay, all right. Fair enough. Okay, so I think, Silva says, right, maintain your position. You're on overwatch while we infiltrate. Stand by for the go signal. And then she's going to confirm with her team as to the plan for infiltration here. But I like this idea of having the NPCs and the APC cover the gate. Alternatively, if we like the characters we're playing, we can send the NPCs in.
That's true.
Come on, man. No NPC bullying.
Well, I mean, we could take control of them temporarily. So, I mean, we're not going to have this combat today, but any recommendations here from the players about what kind of stuff they'd like to see here?
I mean, APC could take a quick run around the compound, I suppose, to see what's behind it. But I think we should just go in.
Okay.
Oh,
We got
actually, I
less
have a
than an
question.
hour to get out of here, and we just need to do it. I mean, we're
Gotta go.
fire up the motion tracker and see what's in there if anything's moving, and then do what we do.
What would your thoughts be on driving the APC through the wall?
I mean,
Is Slim playing with us?
yeah. I mean, we need to. Honestly,
Jocking
we
off.
just need to. I mean, the gate's open, right? So we can just go in.
That's true.
There's
The gate
nothing
is
that we
open.
need to breach, except maybe the front door. We need to keep the element of surprise as we move to the house, and then hopefully breach without them knowing.
I have a question. How loud is the APC? Is it combustion engine or is it electric? What is it?
That's never really explained. I believe that the APC probably runs on electric. Now that being said, though, it could very easily be a diesel. I mean, what would be the point of oil wars if no one really needs oil? But
Sure.
I mean, you
All right. I was just
saw them
wondering
drive
if-
it in Aliens. It's not exactly quiet. It's a big armored vehicle.
True. Okay.
With the clearance of a Lamborghini, which never
I think-
makes sense. But
Hey, be nice.
Guys, I think quiet and speed is our friend.
So
So I think you being up there to pick guys off from afar is definitely where you want to be. We go through the gate, we draw some people out, Wright
Yep.
picks them off while we engage from the other side, and the APC
Provides Overwatch.
has Overwatch. Yeah.
so to punctuate the
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, based on what I can see and the description of what I can see, my help is limited to probably around the guard shack if I see movement, and possibly anyone on the roof of the house, but I can't see down into that compound very well because of the second wall. So once you guys infiltrate, I got to either relocate so I get a better angle, or I got to hustle out of the house and follow you guys up. Is that, did I say that, describe that situation properly, Hachi?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I'm sure I can get shots at people on the roof of the house, but if it's an angle down on the grounds inside that enclosure, I'm not going to have a good angle, but certainly I have a great angle on the guys who might be outside that inner wall near the guard shack and the burn barrel.
Well, there's a good chance they put guys on the roof
Time's wasting.
to shoot down, you know?
So, as you guys are preparing, an ear-splitting scream of pain and horror sounds in the night from the house.
Oh, wow.
And we'll stop there.
I think it's time to go. Oh, okay.
That'll be the place to stop.
Sounds good.
So,